Hello, this is a video to show what a tide action is. This is a Bechstein Model B. Most Model Bs don't have tide actions, but this one does. And in order to see the difference, we'll look at an ordinary action. This is a Bechstein Model A with a standard English action. And you can see that hole there. You can insert something into that hole to adjust it, to turn it, basically. So that's what we call a capstan. On a tide action, this is all tied together, this top bit and the bottom bit. To get it out, you had to pull it, literally. And this is a rocker system to adjust it. You turn that screw up and that screw down, and then that will give you more slack. Or you turn this screw up and that screw down, and this rocks backwards and gives you less slack on the action. So it's possible these screws tend to get damaged quite easily. You have to have a screwdriver that fits on sideways, so it's a bit of a nuisance trying to regulate it, though it works perfectly well. It's more time consuming and can give problems as well. Now here's a grand piano that had a tide action. You can see here where they've taken it off. Not much left to show for it, really. There's a little dip there, and they put a capstan in here. So it's been modernised, and works perfectly well. It's very well done. It has to be done very well. You have to make sure you get exactly the right point for the capstan to come under, so that you get the right geometry. So it's a very professional job. While we're looking at the one that's been modified here, not just the tide action has been done, but the whole piano has been fully restored. Hammers, dampers, all the felts been restrung. This is possible for any older Bechstein. This is actually a Model V, the oldest style of Bechstein, possibly the best as well. And I thoroughly recommend a full restoration on this model of piano. So we got a bit distracted there, so to recap there's a tide action where the top and the bottom parts are tied together, and you have to adjust this rocker screw. A normal English action with the adjustment there, you just put a screwdriver in there, sorry, not a screwdriver, you put an adjuster in there, and you pull it turn it anti-clockwise in order to raise this part up here, and that's taking up slack, and it's a very common thing to have to do. And finally, we have one that's been modernised. This is a perfectly common thing to do these days, and you get perfect results. Thank you very much for listening.